guys, what's up? Today is Friday, September 9th.
Hola.
I'm wearing my glasses because I'm cool.
I didn't even see you put those on.
Because I work quickly. Alright, so today we're talking about Desiigner. Got arrested last night here in New York City. Crazy story, brother. Get it together.
And the hashtag Boycott NFL just came about this morning. So let's get into that.
Yep, and Kanye's casting call. If you don't look like this paper, you can't be in the show. Let's do it. It's still the word.
Why?
Alright, so welcome back. My voice is just a little janky because I was singing last night. Follow me on Snapchat. I had a great time at karaoke. Shout out to the karaoke place. They had 2 songs from Lemonade. Because you know karaoke places don't be having no new songs.
They really don't.
They'd be like, oh, let's do Britney Spears, Hit Me One More Time. Mm-hmm. Or, is that Britney Spears? Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yeah. Hit me baby one more time.
I'm not here for the girl Britney.
Hit me baby one more time.
But so I'm on mild vocal rest because I am an artist and I have an EP coming out in December. So, first shout out to Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, aka the nigga that's killing 2016 right now, because Atlanta is such a good show. If you have not seen it, if you are not a part of the culture, if you just whack, then you can too catch up. But so good. FX, I think was it Tuesdays?
The way social media works. Shout out to everybody who constantly tweets updates on Facebook and shows pictures and videos on Instagram.
Right. But they uploaded the first 2 episodes straight to Facebook. So you can watch them on Facebook.
Wow, that's crazy.
On the FX
but that's
page.
Dope.
Yeah.
But
so good.
That's how you know a show is not just like to benefit, get some sort of profit.
Like numbers,
it has nothing to do with economical reasons. Like, they really are about this life and they're trying to spread awareness on certain issues within the black community.
Yeah. So good, though. So good. All right. Anyway, from good issues in the black community to bad issues in the black community. So Desiigner got arrested last night here in New York City. Mm-hmm. He got arrested on 42nd and 10th. And I was like, damn, I could have been right there. Like, that's my... I work on like...
Now you going to tell them where you work? Oh, you that bold now?
I was thinking about it too. I was like, oh...
Okay, so
we're going to bleep that part out.
Desiigner got into some real rage. So I don't know exactly what happened, if he actually like crashed into somebody's car or if he hit somebody's bumper.
What I heard, right?
What you heard?
Stop. Keisha did call me and she was like, man. I was like, why? No, so apparently there was a motorcycle, I think, behind his SUV or in front of his SUV.
Oh, okay,
something like with a motorcycle cut him off, which I believe because motorcyclists are fucking crazy and I hate riding behind those things.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, for no reason. Like, what are you doing? Stay in your lane.
Like, even as a student driver, it makes me nervous.
Come on, student driver. Some of us have a permit. Some of us have a license. I don't have a license. But no, so apparently the story is that the motorcycle cut him off, which I do believe because, like I said, motorcycles are crazy. Mm-hmm. And Desiigner got mad, like flicked a cigarette at the guy, waved his gun, and did all this extra stuff. The motorcyclist said, oh no, you won't, Mr. Fetty Wap Jersey man. Calls the cops, write down the license plate number, and then the cops catch up with...
He gives the license plate number to the cops, and then the cops catch up with him, and they find...
On like 42nd and 3rd, like, I'm like, why would you stay on 42nd Street, brother? Like, go down to the village, like, get out the city.
Exactly.
Or get out of Midtown.
Something. Like, don't stay in the same proximity of where you just got into road rage,
Hello,
crash,
when I steal
whatever.
from Target, I don't go to the Uniqlo right across from Atlantic Mall. I leave the mall and I go to another shopping center.
That's some real Joanne shit. You watch way too many videos. You watch way too...
Shout out to Joanne the Scammer. That's my girl.
Truly, you watch way too many videos.
Iconic.
So, he gets into this whole frick bag with the police. Well, he actually didn't get into anything with the police. The police just arrested him and his 4 friends, like his entourage. And they also found tons of drugs.
Everything in the damn car.
Right. And then with oxycodone and loose pills. And I'm just like... Desiigner. So now he gets charged. Desiigner, why would you do that? Okay, so he gets charged with criminal possession of controlled substance, criminal possession of drugs with intent to sell. Which totally makes sense, because I don't know why he would have all... I mean, I know he has a lot of energy at these clubs and these events and these concerts, but there's no way he will need all those drugs for himself. So he was definitely trying to sell them. And criminal possession of a loaded weapon, which I don't know why you would think it was okay to be waving a loaded gun in somebody's face, or waving a gun in somebody's face in general.
Yeah.
Desiigner, there's so many things that you can do for profit, invest your money in so you can get some money back. You do not have to sell drugs, my brother.
Right.
Like, there has to be some sort of therapy at these record labels to school these young men when they get into this industry, their mindsets, how things will change. over a period of time when you get a certain amount of money. Like,
Well,
I wish there was some sort of like rehabilitation, pre-rehabilitation before you get into this industry. Right.
That's not how it works. But first, exclusive photo of when Desiigner got arrested by the cops. This was the face. He was very surprised.
I hate you.
No, but I think really quickly when it goes back to like rappers, mainly rappers, and you know selling, like you know pushing drugs and stuff. I think it's from that hustler lifestyle. Because just growing up in the hood, like even you and I are hustlers. Now you know we don't wave guns in people's faces.
No,
we don't sell oxy. God.
But we have done things in our past to get to where we are now.
And I will do things in my future. But that's not the point of this. The point is, I think that hustler mentality just overlaps, and they can't separate, you know, church and state ideally, which was a terrible phrase to use. But they can't, like, it's just like, you are not in the streets anymore.
You're not, baby.
Like, you
don't
are.
have to, it doesn't have to result to this.
It doesn't.
So I hope Desiigner is able to get out of this, and he could go back to creating new music and just going with a different platform to get to where he needs to be in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're rooting for you, Brooklyn boy.
We are. We really are. Because he's young, he's new, he's fresh.
Is he younger than us?
He's a young mover and shaker. Yeah, he's like 19, 18.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Look what the fuck we're doing.
That's how I thought about this,
Why are you playing with my breast? You know, so funny when I said we're rooting for you, I never thought about Little Kim, so the fact you just flipped my titty like Little Kim. This is a very big moment. This is a very big Brooklyn moment.
So moving on, let's get into hashtag Boycott NFL.
Oh,
so
boy.
I wake up this morning and I see...
you thank the Lord that you're alive.
Hallelujah. And then I check Twitter. And then I see a hashtag Boycott NFL. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Mind you, just last night I tweeted at DJ Madam K. Go check out my Instagram. And I see...
I tweeted, go check out my Instagram.
Yeah, I tweeted, took a screenshot, put it on Instagram, and I just said, like, imagine if all the black athletes, and when I say black athletes, I don't just mean NBA, NFL, NBA. NBA is baseball, right? It's NBA?
NBA is basketball.
No, NBA.
No, NBA is nothing.
Nothing. What's baseball?
MLB.
MLB, there we go. But I also mean, like, even, like, people in college, people in high school, all black athletes.
Yeah, you keep that to
in
yourself.
In the United States, what if they had stood up for social injustices that affect African Americans, people of color, and people who are poverty stricken? And then I wake up to this morning to this hashtag Boycott NFL.
Boycott the NFL.
So I was really confused. I didn't. It always, you know, always goes back to a race thing with me because I'm just so about race.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
You're a race baiter.
I'm like, who started this? White people or black people? Yeah. And I understand like the inception of boycotting started with black people in this country because of their civil rights. Yeah. Or it could start with even the women's suffrage movement.
Our civil rights.
What did I say?
You said their civil rights.
Oh, our civil rights. Excuse me.
Yeah, get at her, DJ Madam K. Y'all get at her. But you played yourself.
Congratulations. And so I got to the bottom of this. So according to the Federalist, the Seattle Seahawks planned a surprise for the Sunday football game. And I heard about this surprise all week, and I don't know what the hell they were talking about. And it's basically where the Seattle Seahawks decided to come in solidarity with Colin and James and Eric, all these people who have...
on first name basis.
These my niggas. Yeah, I fucks with the NFL. Definitely do that. Like all these people throughout the week who have taken a stand against the national anthem. So as we all know, Sunday football is coming around the corner, and it's going to be Seattle Hawks, Seattle Seahawks, and the Miami Dolphins.
There you go.
Are going to be playing with each other. Just what I think of like right here. Like, yeah, I got this. And I'm just like, oh, fuck it. There you go.
There it goes.
Stupid ass. You guys are all just going to come together and play with each other. Play a little ball.
All right.
Play a little tussle ball. So, I have to stop.
Oh, God. Okay.
Anyway.
It's hot now.
Mind you, on Sunday is going to be September 11th, 9/11. It brings us back to the Twin Towers, the first terrorist attack, people will like to call it, that happened in this country. trying to be very sensitive.
You, first of all.
I tried.
Okay, wait. Okay, so what you're...
You say it.
What she is trying to say is, because we already had this discussion pre-show.
Oh, my nose.
Oh, there it goes.
My nose.
Whoa. Am I the Seahawks?
I'm no Colin Kaepernick.
The first, this is my moment. This is my time. So the first attack on U.S. soil. Hi, I'm Malcolm Smith, and this is still Diverted.
Can I sit like this?
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
It's my show and
yes. All right. So we are so all over the place today. All right. So she's pretty much trying to say it's the first attack on U.S. The first attack by Americans on U.S. soil, which it is not, because ding 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 ding.
Oh, just because of like conspiracy theories.
No, nigga, because of Black Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that's what I was getting to. Because of Black Wall Street was technically the first attack on U.S. soils with Americans, and we also.
And then some can argue that
it could even be the first attack was when the Europeans came here and attacked the Native Americans. It could be
they weren't Americans though, Europeans.
Right.
Europeans. So
this is very true too.
Yeah.
But it will be still an attack on Americans that were already here, the Native Americans, the indigenous people. That can be a terrorist. The Europeans could have been a terrorist to the natives.
But do people refer to 9/11 as the first attack
on American soil?
Well, no, they can't refer to it as that because...
But they do. People do it all the time. They refer to the first attack on American soil, 2004? 2002.
2001.
Wow, yo, that happened so long ago.
Are we high? I don't know what's wrong with this show today.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, let's bring this back around to the NFL.
Yeah, so... And it's just like, oh, how can they do that on the day of
9/11?
9/11, like how the national anthem, this is that. So that's why I first thought it was like, okay, maybe this is white people boycotting, saying they're going to boycott the NFL. And it's just, it doesn't make any sense to in order to boycott, at least when I think boycott.
First of all, you can't boycott a song. Like you can boycott businesses, nations, and the national anthem is not the nation. It is a song. And have you heard that third stanza of the song? Right,
I was just about to get into that. And now that we all know the third missing stanza of the national anthem, now that we all know that
y'all niggas gonna be slaves forever.
Exactly.
That's what it says.
And
look it up, kids.
There's plenty of videos out now, at least by now.
Yeah.
And now that we also know that Hitler is the one who mimicked the arm raise from the original gesture.
That was bad.
That right there.
That was
okay. I will do it again.
Yeah.
And it's also the arm raise is the original gesture.
But there's no arm raise for the. Oh, you mean this?
The arm raise is the original gesture for the national anthem until Hitler did it, and then they were like, "We're not going to do this. We're going to put our hands over our heart."
That.
Exactly.
I'll throw up the rock. That's what I'll do. I don't want to do that. I'm afraid of that.
And after even seeing the hashtag Veterans for Kaepernick, I wonder what's your stance on the national anthem after knowing what you know, and after knowing that veterans don't even fuck with the national anthem. Like, how are you still trying to pick this apart and then try to boycott the NFL? Like, it's pretty ridiculous. So on the Seattle Seahawks part,
yeah,
I don't understand how you even think you could boycott the NFL, being that you are in the NFL. You are players in the NFL.
But this is not how I didn't view it like that. I thought the boycott the NFL was from the fans' perspectives. Right, and that's what I'm getting to. So the Seattle, because that's where it first stemmed from, the Seattle Seahawks saying they were going to do this on Sunday, right? But then I get on Twitter and I see people are like, well, if you're going to take a stand, we're going to boycott you. I'm like, do you see that you both are trying to like boycott each other in a way? Which is weird because 69% of the people in the NFL are black. Why would they boycott it? And when I think boycott, I think consumerism, I think purchasing something, I think buying something or staying away or abstaining from buying something. Not feeding into it. Feeding into it. I guess ideally that is... It's partially what they're trying to do. Hashtag take a knee is not boycotting anything. You hear the song and you're like, let me take a knee because I don't agree with it. I'm not going to put my hand over it. I'm not going to be in solidarity with this song because it doesn't apply to me or my people. I don't think it's rocket science. I think you guys should really just let it go. No, seriously, let it go. That was stank. I hate you. And then just like from the fan perspective of like boycotting the NFL, I'm just like, when there was so many other times to like legitly like boycott the NFL, like there have been NFL players that have killed their wives, that have like, beat the shit out of like women in elevators, where we have seen on camera, and it's just like, oh, but that's just men. Men will do what men are gonna do. And I'm just like, out of all the things to boycott when it comes to NFL, like this is your like breaking point. Like, oh, I won't stand for this. I won't be watching. I'm like, you will still be sitting on your couch, not standing up for the national anthem with your Doritos and your Budweisers and your fucking trucker hat. So let's not act like you won't be watching the game on Sunday, because you're going to be watching the game.
You can't help yourself.
I'll be watching another sports program called Basketball Wives, but some of you all will be watching the game. So that's what you want to do with your free time. So be it.
That was good. That was really good.
I won't be there.
Okay, so moving right along. So
yes. Kanye,
as you all know, New York Fashion Week.
Uncle Ye!
It has been all week long. Kanye decided to have a fashion show with his clothing line.
It's like his fourth fashion show already, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's called. I saw the hashtag too. Hashtag Yeezy Season 4.
Yeah.
So, which is great. 2 points for Kanye for putting on a phenomenal show. I want to say phenomenal because.
Nice.
I think we've only got like the bad parts, and that's what people keep publicizing.
Yeah.
But I think overall, anybody who actually attended the event thought it was a great show, and it was worth the wait and all this other amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So 2 points for Kanye. But before the show took place, there was a casting call that only called for multiracial women. Now, this girl, her name is Ivy Ani. Shout outs to her. She calls this casting call chaos, colorism, and... What did she say? Chaos, colorism. It was really good too. Chaos, colorism, and confusion.
All with K's?
C's.
Oh, damn.
That would have been good if she put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was because majority of the people on the line were discussing who's multiracial, what is multiracial, like trying to understand, I guess, the expression in general. Now, it's funny because I was just talking to my sister about what race is, and because I feel like every time we talk about it, I get a new perspective on it.
No, I'm in a black studies class now, and just trying to, especially to describe that shit and separate race and ethnicity. Oh, it's such a headache, and it's just
right. So, for an example, what people are trying to face now, if you don't know what multiracial it just means that you're more than one race. Yeah. So, as a black woman, you can be anything. Anything.
Come on, sis.
All shades, all shapes, all different types of forms. You literally can be anything. And people confuse that sometimes with their ethnicity, saying, oh, I can be anything. So I can be Irish, and I can be Chinese, and I can be Japanese. And it's just like, you're confusing how it works. Race is a social construct. No, we don't create, as black people, we did not create that, but we do reinforce it by saying, yes, we are black, and I am white, and I am Native, and I am Indian. And it's just like, okay, sis, hold on. Now, from my perspective, for example, if Malcolm said to me, oh, I'm black and Puerto Rican, it's like, no, brother, you're not black and Puerto Rican. You're a black Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Because
that's what it is. Your Puerto Rican is your ethnicity. Black is just your race.
You can be African American and Puerto Rican.
Right. But you can't be black and Puerto Rican. You're just a black Puerto Rican. Yeah. Because in Puerto Rico, there are blacks, there are whites, and there are natives.
I know some Puerto Ricans that be acting funny. I be acting real funny. Talk about, I'm white. I'm like, you ain't really white. You just got some light ass skin, but you're not white. Don't get this And
because race is based on a phenotype, we go by features. So for a white person to go be on that casting line, considering himself as multiracial, would have been like, no, you ain't got these features popping. Your features are slacking. Let's see your parents.
Right.
Bring your parents, and then you could come inside onto this Kanye wagon.
Rachel Dolezal probably showed up. So where do I stand? And they were
who?
Rachel Dolezal. They were like, you stand nowhere.
Nowhere, sis.
Stand nowhere.
So I think that it could be very divisive, and people can become confrontational because people are like, I'm this. No, but you're this. It's like, you don't tell me who I am.
Yeah.
Now I understand a lot of black people might not want to consider themselves as black, not because of the culture, but because it's just like, I am not black. I am American. I am not black. I am Trinidadian. I get it. But it also comes off as you not accepting your blackness and you not wanting to be a part of the culture. And it's just like, to wrap this up, Kanye, your way of addressing this issue, it could be looked at one side as whereas you say multiracial so you won't have any white woman come to your show, or you say multiracial just because you want light-skinned girls with curly hair at your show. With that said,
which I think it was the latter.
As understanding how casting goes, what you want is what you want. Call for what you want.
Yeah.
You know,
is fine.
If you want black people, say black people.
Yeah.
It will still come in several different shades and forms.
Yeah.
You don't have to say multiracial.
Yeah.
Believe me, you want black women on that line, you will have black women, and they will not all be, big lips or big eyes or, big froze. Some of them might have curly, 4A textures, and they might have really, really fair skin, but they're still black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's just for you, Kanye. Get it together, brother. Just get it together.
We'll send this to him in a DM.
Great.
All right. So, I think that brings us to the end of this show. Really quickly, huge shout out to Michelle Obama, who has the fattest ass in the entire District of Columbia. Since when? When that picture popped up on the scene.
8 years, I've never seen Michelle Obama's tanky.
And no, I've seen Michelle Obama in person. I have never seen that. I was like,
even the side view.
Even the side.
Essence, stop the Photoshop.
Like,
I think it's Essence.
I don't think so.
They had to pull that out.
That might be it. And this is mad problematic. I can just see like Obama though, like shaking it like.
You did.
Ooh, you know it.
Michelle, turn around for them.
If you would like to hear us talk more about,
you know what?
Just about your mouth.
I'm just gonna keep this.
If you'd like to hear us talk more about the Obama sex life, you can go back and listen to the episode of Fully Loaded that she was on, where we talked about if Barack Obama gets it in bed. I voted yes.
And a quick rest in power to Darren Seals.
Word.
Darren Seals. He was a Ferguson activist, and he got shot and was found in a burning car, which was
seems sketchy.
Rest in power, my brother,
Seems
and I hope that
sketchy.
your family can come to terms with it and still feel the fire to continue to fight for Black Lives Matter.
Word. All right, so you know what to do. Get into her box. Come play with her. Play with us.
On Sunday.
Right.
Sunday Night Football.
You get her at DJ Madam K. I'm at _ Hey Malcolm. We thank you for watching, and I think we're done. So we'll see you next week right here on Still Diverted. Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Let's see you get up now.
I know. I was thinking that.
Well,
bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.